Hey air signs, do you want to find out what's going on with your divine masculine or your divine feminine? Do you just want to see what the world's going on? Stay tuned, air signs, because you don't want to miss it. Hey everybody, it's your girl Mystic Raven Jade, and you're watching the weekly love reading for my air signs. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for July 15th through the 21st. Again, guys, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. So for a personal reading, hit my website up at mysticravenjade.com. Descriptions, links in below. Subscribe, hit that bell for notification. You know what, air signs? Let's just get to it. Overall energy, guys, is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. So what I got here when I pulled and everything is watch your words this week, because I feel like somebody may anger you this week and you say something that you can't take back. So the Spirit is kind of warning you, like when you feel that moment about to come up, hey, take a step back, you know? And I feel like maybe you got upset that someone may not be feeling the same way as you, which actually they have and just haven't told you yet. And you want to be like, I don't like them, no way. And you say that and they hear it, and then it's like, okay, well then they don't like me. And then it's a cluster, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I feel like this week is definitely about watching. And of course we have a full moon this week, and because I was drawn to the moon. So full moon is actually July 16th. So it's releasing, letting go of things. So you may be having some resentment about people this week, and you just need to let that go. There's a lot of things that you just need to let go that is no longer for your highest good. Okay, air signs? So that is your overall energy. You know what? Let's get to the themes. First one, appreciate this moment. So what I'm feeling here is that you're wondering, for my singles, you're wondering when you're going to be in a relationship. You're wondering when things are going to happen. You're trying to look into the future. You're trying to look, you know, like, okay, when is this going to happen? Like you're examining things. You're trying to figure out, why am I not in a relationship? But you're missing out on good things, important things that are happening to you, as well as people that are in relationships. You're wondering, like, towards, when am I going to have this baby? When am I going to get married? When am I going to get engaged? When is this person going to speak up? When is this person going to do this? When are they going to do that? And Spirit's like, but you're missing, like, you know, you're growing in business. Your relationship is actually getting closer instead of spreading. You finally met the person you're wanting. You're finally getting that self-love that you deserve, that you're showing yourself. You're not celebrating the accomplishments that you're having right at this moment. You're too focused on the future, which is giving you anxiety, okay? So this week, Spirit is saying, hey, you need to stop and smell the roses. Be thankful for what is going on right now. All that stuff is gonna come to you if you believe and have faith, but you have to trust in that. And a lot of times, like, we're see it to believe it, and, you know, the universe, Spirit, God, source, however you wanna dress it up, they're like, no, have faith and we'll give it to you. It's bad. I know it's craziness, but it's true. Okay? Because, guys, your second theme card, have faith. You can't make it up, guys. So what you're wanting is going to come to pass. What the relationship you want, the marriage, the baby, the house, the love that you truly deserve and desire, it's on its way, but you have to have faith. Got to have faith. Y'all know that song. But and I feel like there's a lot of changes that will be coming your way, guys. It is. But like I said, I feel like a lot of you air signs, cause you know y'all getting up in your head, y'all overthinking things, and it's like you have to trust that these things are coming to you. Okay, I feel like a lot of you are having to open up your heart. Maybe it's like you still have your heart kind of closed off. And you're like, until I see something moving, I'm not letting my walls down. But it's going to require a leap of faith. It's going to require you to let those let your guard down and be vulnerable. And that's the thing. We all don't like to be vulnerable. Let's be real and be honest. We don't want to get hurt, okay? but sometimes love requires that step, and you may or may not get hurt. It's a gamble that you take, and at the end of the day, you have to realize, is this person worth it? Even if you're in a relationship with your partner, is this person worth going the next step with, the extra mile with? You know what I'm saying? So have faith in the situation. And air signs, the third card for you guys, forgiveness. So I feel that it could be a water sign, a water or earth sign that's hurt you, air signs, and you're having to forgive because you have your wall closed up, so you don't have that faith in people anymore. You don't have that faith in relationships, and you don't feel like you'll get what you deserve. You feel, I'm sorry, y'all, when I read and if something jumps out at me, I look at it, and so the stairs are calling to me. So I feel like maybe you thought you were going up somewhere. You thought you were going somewhere with someone. You thought that you were going on the next level with someone, and it hurt you. And it's like you're back to square one. You're down on the ground. You're not going up. And it's caused you just to be like, no, I'm not feeling that. I'm not having that. But I'm also seeing like something, once you forgive this person, it's gonna, like, there's a light. It's like it'll guide you, because the candle just hit me. So what I'm feeling from this, and I know it sounds all bumbled up, maybe I know somebody out there is going to understand what I'm trying to say, but it's like once you forgive this person, it's going to illuminate things, and it's going to make you go back forward. It's going to cause you to go back up on the stairs. It's going to cause you to open your heart and start, it's like ascending. Wait, ascending, descending, ascending, going up. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, okay, spirit, we get a little twisted. What's going on? But it's just, you're gonna have to forgive. And I feel like, see, like you're closed off. You're not hearing it. They're trying to tell you. They're trying to, like, being on top. It's kind of like they're the ones that are needing forgiveness, and you're being closed off. But it could be vice versa. Okay. And I feel like your angels are trying to give you that, those signs to show you that you need to forgive. And so that way, you know how they always say forgiveness is not for them, but it's for you, because they could be living, doing their stuff, whatever. But I feel like this person's trying to come to you and be like, look, I'm sorry, because they need that forgiveness too, because they can't move on without your forgiveness, and you need to forgive them so you can move forward. Okay, so I feel like this week is going to be some forgiveness for some people, for some air signs out there. Okay, so let's just get to the advice. My Geminis, your advice is live your soul, not a role. Okay, so what I felt with this when I looked over it, it was all about, like, I feel like some of you guys are putting on an act for a person because you feel like if you're not your true self, you're not your authentic self, that they will leave, and or they won't accept who you truly are. And Spirit's saying you should know that, you know, the right person, when you're yourself, they will accept you. And if they don't accept who you are, then they're not the person for you. That's just point blank. But so many times we want that person because of so many qualities, like, this is it, this is the person, this is the person, so I gotta act this way. And you know, you may not know, you don't know. You could be, if you're authentic, this person could like you even more, or this person could want to be with you even more if you're truly yourself, not who you think that you should be for them. Okay, so Geminis, be yourself. That's point blank. Okay, that's what you need to do. So Libras, your advice, begin to explore. Now, what I feel like this is, you know, with Mercury retrograde and we're going through review time, I feel like for some of you Libras, it's exploring what you love. And I feel like maybe you've missed out, or you kind of been going with, you're kind of in in Gemini energy of live your soul, not your role. And I feel like you've been putting on a front for someone because you want them to like you. But you need to figure out, what do you want? What is it that you want this week? I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. You need to know what you want, because at the end of the day, if you're putting on a facade for this person and you're not being yourself, you're not going to be happy. This person's not going to be happy, because once you decide like, hey, you know, I really, ooh, that ain't good. When you really decide like, hey, this is, okay, I got your Spirit. You know, things gonna get shaken up if you're not really who you are. See, everything happens for a reason. Watch what I tell you. And comment below if that happens this week, because I definitely want to know if things get shaken up, Libras, because you weren't your authentic self. So you have to, you know, begin to explore, find out what you really love, what you really want. Now, what you don't, well, yeah, what you don't want, but don't try to manifest that out. Figure out what you want out of relationships. I feel like with some of you Libras just now, you could have wanted one thing when you came into this relationship. Now you want something. Maybe it might have been a booty call. Hey, let's keep it real, keep it all. We all adults here. And maybe now you're wanting something more out of the relationship, but you don't know how this other person feels. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna have some communications popping too as well. And finally, Aquariuses. Your advice this week? Ask with sincerity. So what I feel here is, with some of you guys is, you know, when you want a relationship, it's like you're asking the divine, like, I want a relationship, but you're not truly in it because you want like that partnership. Some you may want it just because you see other people have relationships. You're like, well, they got a relationship, I want one too. But that's not really what, you know, it's not like true from your heart. You know, it's just, you just want it because you see other people have it. Okay. So I feel like Aquarius' Spirit is saying, no, be truthful with what you want. Maybe you just want companionship at this time, you know, not a relationship, but you just want someone to talk to, someone to hang out with. You know, we all feel, let's keep it real, keep it honest. We all get those times where we feel lonely and we want someone to be with. Some of us, we just want that physical comfort, you know, and that, I think that's where some people get confused that, hey, I want a relationship versus, hey, I just want a companion, you know. But be upfront and honest with someone of what you want, because somebody might be catching feelings while you're like, I'm not there just yet. Okay. So again, Aquarius is, it's ask with sincerity. Ask with sincerity. Okay. So air signs, thank you guys so much for letting me read for you. Again, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. All links to website and Facebook group is in the description. And I will see you guys again